right, man, what is going on, the good old YouTube guys? Welcome back, guys, to the channel, man. And today, as y'all can read by the title, your boy just recently quote-unquote updated to the new iPhone 14 Pro. To be honest, man, I might say it in the title, I don't know, or in the thumbnail, but I regret this one. I really do regret this upgrade. But with all that being said, man, let's just jump right into today's vid. So, like I mentioned, man, yeah, I honestly do regret this. This upgrade, whatever you want to call it, just because, well, before we even get into that, I did upgrade from the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and the only reason why I went with the Pro, not the Max, this year was because one, the phone was really too big for me, and I like to pack light and stuff like that. So as much as it was great to have a big display and whatnot, it was just a hassle to carry. It was really heavy, to be honest. But the screen was amazing. Everything was amazing on the phone. It was just too big for me. Maybe if it was a little bit more thinner, then maybe I would consider to upgrading to the Pro Max this year. But yeah, it was just really heavy for me, and since I have pretty, average hands, I'd say, it is pretty heavy for me to use, and that's why I had a pop socket on last year's iPhone, because yeah, it was just way too big. But yeah, with all that being said, yeah, this is the iPhone 13. I do get it in that nice new purple. Let me take it out of this beautiful case. Yeah, I'm gonna get a good little wipe down. But yeah, here it is in natural color. Yes, man, here it is. I just like this color. Let's just talk about the accessories first. Obviously, as you guys can see, well, first, I do have a screen protector on it, and honestly, another thing is, while these past couple of days I got it, I did not have a screen protector on it, so I already scratched like this bottom part right here. So it's not really as scratch resistant, the screen, they say, but either way, I definitely say just get a screen protector to protect it. And this one, since we have that dynamic island, this one, since we have that dynamic island, the screen protector goes all the way on top. It doesn't have a circular, but I can still press this nice and gently, and it doesn't really affect it. So yeah, so screen protector, as you guys already see or saw, I do have a pop socket, MagSafe on it, and we do have this nice leather case. I think so you guys can kind of see the name. This is the name of it. It's not the Apple one. So back to this beautiful iPhone 14 Pro. Before I really get to the thing I really regret about it, which, I mean, obviously a lot of people are saying it, so it's not really a new thing. I know a lot of people are talking about it, so I'm gonna be on the same boat as well. But yeah, before I get to that one big con, the one big negative about it, let's just start off with the pros of this phone. Obviously, the major big thing is these cameras to me. Obviously, as you guys can see, I'm a content creator, so yeah, cameras are definitely a nice plus. So 48 megapixels. I really don't do photography. I used to do it back in the day, but I don't do photography as much. But when I want to take pictures, this is a really nice pickup. So yeah, the pictures on this camera are insane, so I really do like the cameras on these. That's definitely good. Now, the other thing that's a really nice plus is the screen. The screen is such a nice, let me brighten that up. Yeah, the screen is so bright. I really do like the screen on this. It's really bright, man. That's one good thing. It's really bright. It's a nice screen. Video, content, everything on this, it looks beautiful and stunning. I definitely do like the screen. That's probably one of my most favorite things on this phone is the screen. It is so beautiful. Everything looks really crisp. All the content looks really nice. Obviously, the really big thing is that dynamic island. It's nice. I hardly ever. I mean, I have used it here and there. When you have a timer, it goes right there. And when you have music on, let me make sure my volume's down. But when you have a music, when you swipe up, you get that little waveform and the timer right there. So it's nice. I really do like it, and it is like touch sensitive as well. But overall though, the one big thing is why I really regret getting this iPhone 14 Pro and upgrading and all that good stuff was because the battery life, guys. The battery life. And again, I know a lot of people are probably saying the same thing. Is the battery life is just so bad. It's just I don't know, man. It's not, I don't know, something about this battery life. Now I know it is it's just the Pro. It's not the Pro Max or whatever, because I did have the 13 Pro Max, so obviously that's a bigger phone, bigger battery, whatnot, but at the same time, I really don't use my phone a lot. And as you guys can see, like, look at my activity the last 10 days. I do have a screen on time of 6. Let me brighten up the brightness a little bit more. I do have a good screen on time of 6 hours. I think 6 hours and 45 minutes. And my screen time is my screen idle time is an hour and a minute, I think it was. Yeah, so that's the last 10 days. So it looks like I do get pretty good battery. That is 6 hours, so that's pretty good. But I remember my 13 Pro Max, I was getting nearby literally all day. I'm going home, or I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed with like 20% here and there, 15% versus on my 13 Pro Max on a good day, I would still have like around 30 to 40% here and there still left. So hopefully there's a software update in the near future to help the battery life. But you guys can see I am recording this video on, where's my calendar? I'm recording this video on the 30th, so you guys can see right there, the 30th of September of 2022. So yeah, so hopefully there's an update here and there, I don't know, in the near future, but hopefully there's an update with this phone to help the battery life. But like I said, the battery life is one thing I do regret. Upgrading is not good, to be honest. It's not good, but again, this is a 14 Pro. It is the smaller phone. It's not the Max. Talking about the battery life, I forgot to mention, I do have the always on display off. Okay, I have that off, and as well I do have the haptic feedback on the keyboard. I have that off as well. I had it on, but I wanted to turn it off to see if there was like a drastic change. But to be honest, there's not really big difference here and there. So yeah. And the third thing that I feel like that's killing the battery so fast is the screen. Since this screen is really bright now, I feel like it might be taking up a lot of battery. It is nice, but the battery life is no bueno. It's not good. So yeah, so if you upgraded, man, let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about this phone? Are you guys having the same issue with this whole battery thing? And I'd say, again, if you have not upgraded, and if you have a 13 Pro Max or Pro, don't upgrade. Don't do it to yourself. You know, unless again, if you need this camera systems, if you need these new cameras, then maybe, but then consider it. But yeah. Oh, and before I leave, obviously no SIM card anymore, but to me it's no issue. I have T-Mobile, so it was a pretty easy transfer, and I have no issues with that, so it doesn't bother me. But with all being said, man, that's gonna be it. Make sure to leave the comments down below in the comments section. But that's gonna be it for today's vid. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, like always, guys. And yes, the good old YouTube, man, y'all already know I definitely will see you guys in my next video.